I bet, like, if you get that muscle memory, but, like, man, it's like, you have to put your pinky, and you have to make sure not to press start, because the start is literally right next to it, too.
One of my favorite players, Randy Ladyman, uses the GH3 Wii one. At least, usually I see that. I guess the Wii one you can use for PC for some reason.
Interesting. I know that when you, like, use Dolphin to emulate Wii games, you can just connect the Wiimote to the PC because it's, like, Bluetooth, I think.
I wanna be the bassist in an 80s band right now. I knew right from the beginning. Is this the start of bringing the wireless controller back, baby? Controller dies. Oh, no. Is Play With Me on here?
Yes, it is.
Yeah! They use that, I don't know, I guess you wouldn't have seen any, like, increase in it, but they used that song on Stranger Things, the newest season, and I was like, just want to let you know, I liked the song before it was on Stranger Things.
I never watched any Stranger Things. I remember Jacob having it on in the living room. I think I watched like the final 2 minutes of season 2 and I had no idea what was happening. Some monster showed up in the lab and I was like, oh.
All you need to know is season 1 is a 9 out of 10. Season 2 and 3 are like 7 out of 10, or 6, whatever. And season 4, part 1 up until the final 2 episodes is a legit 10 out of 10, and then the final 2 episodes are like an 8. That's how they released it.
That's surprising. Usually shows like that just get worse and worse.
Dude, season 4 was awesome. They had I don't know if you saw it, but they had a character play Master of Puppets. Like, it was like integral to the plot. I'll let you do this.
I didn't strum twice. I just strummed twice and I strummed once. I actually didn't miss other than that.
But yeah, a new character who is like very loved, played Master of Puppets in like a pretty like integral scene. So now a bunch of Zoomers are like, "Who's Metallica? What's this song? This is awesome."
Man, I bet Lars is really happy about all that money.
Lars. This is true. This is a true story. When I was up at the lake house with the family, there were like literally 11 kids there. So it was cool, but hell on earth.
I would be miserable. That sounds awful.
I'm glad to point out that my kids generally were the most well behaved. So I was like, all right. Anyway, we were going to the lake, and with like a car full of kids between like 6 and like 13, right?
Why did I miss that one random thing? I'm so sad right now. The only reason I didn't FC it is because I didn't strum once.
No. Anyway, there was this like, I don't know, 8, 9-year-old girl that was like, you know, was palling around with Luna, which is awesome. And Ash plays the Stranger Things soundtrack a lot in the car, and the little girl, like 8 years old, goes, "Can you play Master of the Puppets?" She said exactly like that, and I was like, I don't know if I want to live in this world anymore.
Let's go to complete in the box.
Oh, I mean, it's 11 years later, that still happens.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Once in a while, people look at a loose game and they say, "Hey, this is a loose cartridge, but it says complete in box." Like that probably happens once every couple months, and I have to be like, "Oh, that's the name of our store," and they're like, "Oh,
yeah, that's pretty much the perfect like timing, like once every couple months." So thankfully, it's not super often.
This song rules. I don't know anything else about Warren. Oh, sorry. This is why I can't use it for competitive stuff. For today, it's fine.
You have to put it like super horizontal or something.
I think so. Maybe I can have George open it up and take a look. I'll tell you folks something, because there's not much going on with the song for a while. Question of the part, at your job, what's the weirdest complaint that you got either from a customer or like, I don't know, your boss or whatever? I'll tell you what ours is. Probably once a year, someone will be like, well, let me start it this way. Every single thing that comes in, we run through our disk buffer. Because, like, any old games are going to need it. Like, they're going to be scratched up. It is what it is. And the only thing we don't run through is, like, brand new games. Like, games that are, like, relatively new. And Blu-rays sometimes don't need it. Probably once a year I get someone that gets, like, pretty butthurt that we buff our discs. Which is, like, still blows me away. I've probably had maybe, like, I don't know, 6, 7 people do it. And it still blows me away. They'll look at a disc and they'll be like, "Oh, you buff this?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, we have a professional strength disc buffer that's like costs like $6,000 and it's really, really nice." And they'll be like, "Oh, never mind." And I'm like,
it's just crazy to me because like you buy anything from eBay, you buy it from like the nicest looking listing from a good seller for any like PS1 game, and you get it. Despite looking at pictures, you get it. There's tons of hairline scratches everywhere. And it's like, you just cannot buy them scratchless unless they're literally sealed. And yeah, I want to pay that 800% premium for that experience.
I still haven't seen this song on GH2. No, wait, maybe I have.
I'm not sure. That chart is a lot easier than the GH2 one. It's just descending triplets.
But,
and if there's one thing I'm really good at, it's both ascending and descending triplets.
One time we sold a game online on eBay when, like, COVID was a thing, and people cared. And the person got it was Pikmin 2 for the Wii. And they were like, "Hey, the disc looks perfect, but I have a question. Was this ever buffed?" And we were like, "Oh, sure." And they were like, "I know the disc looks perfect and it works and everything, but I'm going to return it because I really want one that's never been buffed." And I was like, "Okay." Like, I don't even know what to say to that. I was like, "Whatever, alright."
Yeah,
I'm a picky mofo when it comes to like my like game stuff. Like you can look at my game room and be like, he's pretty picky, you know, about cleanliness and organization. So whenever someone's pickier than me, I like look at them and I'm like, sometimes I'll even say it. I'll be like, "Wow, you're pickier than me." That's unbelievable to me.
And especially, I don't know, I just don't understand where these people are getting their things from.
I have no idea.
It's like, you buy it online, it's way worse. You buy it from anywhere around here, within like a literal 100-mile radius around us, and it's worse. I'm not saying that we're perfect. We're definitely not perfect, but I have no idea where people are getting these used $20 or 20-year-old games, and they're perfect condition.
Yeah, like literally perfect. Cool. Especially one like, there's one other store around us that uses a really quality disc buffer too, but a lot of places I've been to use like not as quality disc buffers. And also, I'm really anal about that stuff. I literally look at every disc before I gut it and put it away. And there's a lot of times where I'm like, this isn't good enough, and I'll just give it to our friend the Salad Green Dragon, you know? I do that all the time. And sometimes I'm like, dang, I really wish this wasn't scratched, you know? But then there's some people that are quicker than me, and I'm like, holy crap. It just blows me away.
Why is this song in like the third set? It should be a first set one.
Speaking of a band that I have absolutely no interest in, like, listening to ever, Motley Crue.
I know that one song from rock band, Saints of Los Angeles. And I remember trying to listen to that album because it's one of their kind of newer ones, and every other song other than Saints was terrible. It's like, cool. And like, of course, Saints was the first song on the album, and then the rest is just filler. What? I wasn't ready for that.
Is Mother on this game?
Yes.
Have we played it?
No.
Let's go! Speaking of the hugest jerks in the entire world.
Danzig's a piece of crap.
But somehow Danzig... I'm pretty sure Danzig played himself on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. How do they do that?
Money.
I guess.
And again, that production probably had zero money, so I don't know. He's kind of a piece of crap, but obviously he is, like, mostly independent, right? Or, like, on a very small label.
Yeah. Who would you rather spend an afternoon with? Danzig or Gene Simmons?
Danzig just seems really unpleasant to be around.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd probably say Gene Simmons.
I mean, I want to do either, but I do.
Do we have it? Oh, cool.
What?
Listen to that double bass.
You're getting a star power. This song's not even done.
It's longer than the GH2 version. Does it have a wiggly? Oh, I wasn't even. Alright, who would you rather spend an afternoon? Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I think James Hetfield from Metallica actually seems like a fun guy. Like, Lars is kind of a wiener, but I would hang out with James Hetfield. He seems pretty fun.
What about the bassist from Metallica?
Robert Arugio or whatever? Yeah. He just seems like he exists.
I can't tell if he would be like a huge jerk or just like not exist.
I think not exist. Alright, what about Rivers Cuomo from Weezer or Lars?
I guess Lars. Rivers just seems like it'd be super awkward to be around.
Right?
Because I'd just be like, remember when you were good?
Hey, remember when you did Pinkerton? He would get really mad at you instantly. No, just the whole time ask where Matt Sharp is.
Where's Matt Sharp? Remember Blue? Remember Pinkerton? Where's Matt Sharp? Remember Pinkerton?
Alright, what about I know who the one person I want to ask, but I'm trying to think of who will be the second. I like this song.
Yeah, it's fine. It sure is a boring. Whoops.
It's dad rock to the core.
I just wish there was more than 8 notes.
What about, since you chose Lars last time, what about Lars or Frank Black from Pixies?
Probably Lars, because he'd be more normal.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Alright.
Frank Black just seems to be a nightmare.
What about Lars or Dave Mustaine? I'm not saying these are easy choices.
Dave just seems like he'd be like a ginormous jerk.
Sorry,
Lars again. I love Lars now.
Well, you keep choosing Lars, so you must be in love with
It's just like Lars or human garbage.
Like
4 times in a row.
I will say, I watched some behind-the-scenes stuff with Metallica, and I know he was really stupid with the whole Napster stuff, but he seems okay.
Yeah.
Like, all things considered, he just seems like pretty normal. I'm just trying to find, like, the weirdest guys possible. Alright, I'm gonna ask one for myself. Kurt Cobain or anyone in the world? Alright, Kurt Cobain. We can be depressed together. What about, alright.
But what if Courtney Love has to be in the room?
Oh, then no. That's a good point. Alright, here's one. For the ultimate choice in, what's going to be the most awkward thing ever. You ready? Rivers or Jeff Mangum?
Whoops. Who's Jeff? Is that Neutral Milk?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about him. I guess...
Well, he made an album, and then he, like, literally hid away from the public eye for, like, 25 years.
Especially with the guys that like Neutral Milk Hotel, I can totally understand why.
I do the same thing.
I mean, I like that album, but everyone treats it like it is the second coming of Christ.
So I guess the answer is Jeff Mangum, then?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, here's another one, but it's not music related. If there wasn't a language barrier, which there is, but let's pretend there isn't, would you rather... I'm trying to think. Would you rather watch Terminator 1 with notorious American weeb Hideo Kojima, or do anything else in the world?
I'd definitely be down with watching West Taboo movies with Kojima.
Literally Terminator 1 and 2. And there would be no... Just pretend he speaks English great, and there would be no, like, whatever.
Even though my opinion of Kojima is way, way lower than it was 15 years ago.
Right,
He does seem like a guy that... The only thing annoying is that he would probably be like, we take picture now for Twitter. I'm just like, no, I don't wanna.
I remember when Jacob helped me run the CIB Twitter, he followed one person, and that was Kojima, so I kept it like that. And I thought that was hilarious. Oh, here's your daily reminder that AFI before this album rocks. Like December Underground and stuff like that, forget about it.
What, is this their sellout album?
It came out in 2006, which, you know, My Chemical Romance, Black Parade. So they did like the whole emo thing.
Yo. Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
That guy, the guy who is singing right now, literally has the just haircut. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my god, let's see it!
Sorry for pausing in the middle.
Oh, this is hard.
It literally is.
How do you want your hair, fam? Just F my S up.
Someone posted a recent image of him, and he still has the same stupid haircut. I don't understand why.
I mean, he has to know, right? But he's like, what? He's like a dentist or a doctor or something like that. So he cannot care.
He has, yeah, I mean, he has so much money. Look at it, it's the Just haircut.
Just! Sorry, I slightly moved. Alright, don't tell me who it is, obviously. But here's another one of those, like, would you rather or whatever. Okay, you have to hang out an entire afternoon with either Dave Mustaine or your least favorite CIB customer.
Dave Mustaine. You know exactly who I'm thinking of. I would pick anyone in the world other than him.
Who's someone... I mean, Dave Mustaine is like... he's not a piece of crap, he's just annoying.
I'd rather hang out with Kim Kardashian.
What about Kevin Smith, but all he does is, like, talk in memes and pretend he's, like, 25 years old? Hey, I used that star power for you, bud.
Well, that's how to make a really easy FC almost impossible. Because I don't know why, but Smash Hits is really, really hardcore about strumming. I swear it's even more hardcore than World Tour. Like, the engines are slightly different, because slide notes are definitely way easier on Smash Hits compared to World Tour. But I swear that strumming is way harder.
Alright, what about your second least favorite CIB customer, or Kevin Smith, and the only thing he does the entire time is keeps quoting that infamous tweet, and you know exactly which one I'm talking about. And that's all he does. He just keeps telling you over and over again, and you're like, alright, bud.
I don't know, probably Kevin Smith.
I think it'd be funny for like a minute, and then you'd be like, oh, what's happening
I'm
here?
not saying that...
You'd enjoy yourself.
Don't get the impression that I hate CIB customers, because honestly 95% of them are great, but there's 10 of them I cannot stand.
I think that's for literally anyone who works at any job.
And my number one least favorite is my least favorite person in the world.
Oh, great! I hope you liked it that I used star power right there. Dude, it sucks because the blue note's been perfect on this guitar. It's like always like when something gets better,
something else goes wrong.
Something else goes wrong.
It's sensitive. Or it's the monkey paw guitar. This will work perfect, but this other thing will not.
Trying to get a break from the same old, same old.
What about Bret Michaels when he was a hack?
God, you mean now?
Yeah, the last 20 years versus your third least favorite CIB customer.
I would choose Bret Michaels because I would keep thinking of the song "Go That Far" and I would keep laughing.
You just look at his face and laugh.
If you wanna go that far, dude. I forget if I told you that's the song they used for that Rock of Love show. Did I tell you that? Yeah, he had this like his own reality show where essentially women were like,
oh, yeah,
I want to marry Bret Michaels, and that is literally the theme song. Although it's obviously a lot shorter. Hollywood Boulevard, something something. No, Bret Michaels now or Axl Rose now.
Oh god, that's a good one. Which one's fatter?
Axl Rose.
Yeah.
Bret Michaels is like pretty normal size for his age.
I thought he was fat for a bit, but
Maybe.
I might be thinking of Axl Rose toys. I guess Bret Michaels.
I'd be like, hey, Axl Rose, remember Appetite for Destruction? Like, that came out the year I was born, aka 34 years ago.
Yeah, I just randomly hit that. By the way, when I said I was good at ascending triplets, I meant it. Go watch that part again.
Just watch it over and over again.
Over and over.
One of my friends was like, hey, I saw you're up to like almost 700 subscribers now on YouTube. You know, when you get to 1,000, you can monetize. And I was like, that's nice. And he was like, yeah, but why not monetize? And I was like, I don't think I will.
Yeah, what's the point?
Like, legit, it would never happen, but in a crazy world, if we jumped to 100,000 subscribers, I would literally never monetize the channel unless it became the thing I do for my job.
Absolutely.
Nice. I overspam a bunch.
If we had like 100,000 subscribers, maybe we should monetize then, but I don't know.
I would never do it unless it was my job.
The problem is that if you don't monetize, YouTube can still run ads on your videos.
Oh, seriously?
And make money off of them. So like, I just want to take money away from Google. That's the only reason why I would want to do that.
Can we play? I'm guessing we're pretty much done, but can we play like one hard song, or
Sure.
is that like not okay?
That's fine.
Whatever you want. Yeah, let's go. So at least the people who watch this entire thing of my Would You Rather, at the very least, get "Sing for You" from the Gallows Nail.
The song's not like ridiculously hard. I cannot do Play With Me or like. Oh, dude, Psychobilly Freakout, the chart for this is so much harder than GH2's. It is not even close. And GH2's chart is really hard.
I played this song so much on GH1, I could literally do the entire song without looking. I wouldn't do very well, but I would pass it. That's how much I played
this. This is
song.
the live version, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Sorry, that open note gets me. Literally R.I.P. Dimebag Carol. You good? Yeah, for the most part. I'll still miss sometimes. But we'll like 5-star and stuff.
I used it before I even. I had the guitar up, and Spencer just used it before I could even like. He wasn't even trying.
I'm not gonna lie. I freaking love this song.
Oh, yeah. This song is awesome. Oh, God, that's hard. That's hard. I would have to practice a lot to get that.
Hey, you from
Good night,
Pennsylvania! Philadelphia.
Alright.
That was fun.
Bye! We'll probably do that song again, do a more serious attempt. Okay.
And the Cowboys from hell!